Okay, what makes a good movie is good revenge and a freaking evil villain. I think this is what this movie does so well because you feel like this villain cannot be replaced if this person dies. Unlike like Nobody 2, let's be honest, if Sharon Stone dies, you're like, who's next on the docket? But man, you want this mofo to die. Chase Liaki here with the Blue Futon, reviewing Violence and what's about pretty simple premise. We're in the Ozark Mountains, and it's like a Hatfield and McCoy type of thing with drugs, meth, who's in charge of who. But we have one family member, Luke Frost, who's like, you know what? This is not my life. I want to take Emma and get away. Unfortunately, if you've seen the trailer, something bad happens to Emma, and he's sucked back into the life of this drugs, corruption, and revenge. Straight up revenge. And so did I like this film. As a sucker for revenge films, I really did like this one. Some people might think it's a little bit too much of a slow burn for them, but this movie has great people you're rooting for, great people you want to get killed, and an interesting dynamic with the family, which you kind of don't know where the movie is going to go because I personally never been to the Ozarks in Arkansas, so I don't know what kind of cocaine and meth is out there, but I don't want to find out because even Jason Bateman did something with that TV show, which I honestly never watched that TV show either, so maybe I'm wrong for not watching it. Positives, the acting in this movie. There's a lot of actors you're like, I've seen a lot of these before. You have Bill Menenges. He's in a lot of actually like movies. I think he's German, if not mistaken. James Badge Dale, awesome. You have Nick Stahl, which you're like, he has been out of the scene for quite some time, but he actually is pretty good in this one. Alexandra Shipp and others in this movie, but they all do a fantastic job of what they are given. As you know me, I'm a very anti-soundstage person. Okay, for sure, I'm fine with soundstage if it's like, a room or something specific like that. But if you're trying to do something outside, go outside. Go to the wilderness. And this movie was straight up going to the wilderness. Was it filmed in Arkansas? I don't know. It could have been shot in West Virginia for all I know because I would think they kind of look the same. Maybe not the mountain ranges, but you know what I'm getting at. It feels like they are outside doing great scouting for locations. The violence, when it does occur, it is bloody and pretty graphic, especially the stabbing in this movie. You kind of feel like, oh, this is gross. Like, oh my God, this is why I want this mofo to die because of that. Yes, there's also gunplay as well, where you expect, like, you kind of like from the trailer, you're expecting, like, oh, shit's going to go hand, like, heads are flying off and things like that. You're not going to get it. You're going to get a way more realistic feel with the gunplay and the knives of, like, yeah, buckshot to the face is going to do that, or buckshot here is going to do that, etc., when it deals with that. And there's a good family dynamic, especially with the mother being the cop, and you have the brother who's trying to take care of his girlfriend and kid, and the whole dynamics of what to do next, especially with his dad being in jail because of this, and the mother being a cop. And that makes it very fascinating of the weird dynamic between the mother-son's relationships. And also, like, how did it even happen? Like, if she's a cop, was he doing it behind their back? Or, I don't think she's corrupt, but it's just like, man, how do you not know your husband was doing that? But who am I to judge a relationship when I'm not even in one? Anyway, okay, so I think, like I said in the intro, what makes this work is a great villain and wanting revenge to occur. And my God, James Bad Dale does a fantastic job as the villain. I mean, straight up, just you want this mofo to go down. And when he does, it's pretty satisfying. The ending, I expect it to kind of be like that. I do think, though, there might be a little bit too many, like, sub-characters or cousins or nieces and nephews in this movie, which, hey, for all I know, there's a lot of cousins in Arkansas. I mean, the rumor is out there, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of cousins in all parts of the world. But overall, Violent End is a pretty good movie when it comes to the revenge aspect, the feeling of the characters wanting them to, go hard on mofos for getting revenge. When there is action, it's pretty damn good. It feels realistic. It feels grounded. I like being in this atmosphere. And man, It's a gut punch because when you just listen to the title of the movie, Violent Ends, like violent ends, things are going to end in this film. So Violent Ends will receive a 4 out of 5 with Futons, which equals at 80%. Let's see who the critics and user scores gave this one. There's only 4 critics, and they are all positive. We have an 8.4 out of 10, a 4.5 out of 5, a 7 out of 10, and a 4 out of 5. So they're all pretty positive. They're not like close teetering near their 60s. 70 or above, so that's pretty dang good. So like I said, 80, 100. Chase out here with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm Alex Futontopia. Get Blue Futonians. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. I'm going to watch this today, tomorrow, a week, for a month, a year from now. Every single freaking one of you. Peace and love. Peace and love. And please, if you're in the Ozarks, don't do cocaine or meth. Please.